years ago, Omar Samra decided to see the world in a different light. Inspired by a colleague, he embarked on a journey to Asia and Latin America and hasn't stopped circling the globe since. He eventually became the youngest Arab and the first Egyptian to climb Mount Everest. 2 years later, he founded a travel company called Wild Guanabana, named after a fruit he encountered in Costa Rica, and it promises to be just as exotic as its namesake.
We have trips that range from Argentina to Nepal. So we cover 15 countries, and we don't do trips to anywhere we haven't been to ourselves. So that's a very unique selling proposition because we're able to deliver like a real experience to our clients. In terms of types of trips, you get from dancing tango in Argentina again to climbing mountains in Nepal to one of the trips that we did recently was a yoga adventure retreat in Zanzibar. So really all sorts. And basically the common theme is that it's something that it's non-traditional, and it really goes below the surface in terms of really getting to understand the country and its people.
The packages that the Cairo and Dubai-based firm offers are not merely different. According to its clients, they are also life-changing.
The experience itself, like putting myself outside of my comfort zone, doing something with 25 strangers that I never would have met otherwise, putting myself in an extreme situation, whether it was physically or mentally, and just being one with nature and getting away from the material world and everything else that would normally distract you from figuring out what you want to do with your life and getting yourself outside of everything so you can have a different perspective. All of those things happened on that 7-day trip while I was climbing Kilimanjaro.
Wild Guanabana is an advocate of sustainable travel, a notion that the West is increasingly becoming aware of.
We are the first carbon neutral travel company in the Middle East and North Africa. Which means that we offset all the carbon emissions resulting from our trips, whether through flight or through the trips themselves. In the US and in Europe, the people are choosing this kind of travel, like they're choosing for a sustainable trip. In the region, we haven't. I think the trend is going to happen, but it still hasn't happened now.
If and when the idea of sustainable travel spreads in this part of the world, it is likely to start in the Emirates and spread throughout the wider Gulf market. Wild Guanabana is already making progress as more GCC nationals and Gulf-based expatriates take on the challenge to embark on a one-of-a-kind journey. Zeena, Zalamea, Arroya.com, Dubai.